let's just get straight into it. How to get your ex back. Full guide for men. If you've clicked this video, you've probably been sent from another one, or you've organically found this video. Either way, you've lost your ex, and you're looking for a way to get her back. Odds are, she sent you a text like this. I don't think this is working. She gave you a call maybe, blah blah blah, we can't do this anymore, I'm not into it. She's broken it off with you. Done. Okay? Heartbreaking. I know, I've been there. Then, you probably sent something like this. Long ass text, maybe you said this on the phone, maybe you said it in person. I don't want to lose you, blah 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 blah. You try to explain your way out. You know, she said a bunch of reasons why she doesn't want the relationship to continue, and you've told her a very logical answer. You know, I'll change, I'll do these things. And maybe she said, it's not you, it's me, I've changed, you haven't changed, you've been the same. You know, and she's told you how good you are, and oh my god, someone else is going to be so lucky to have you. AKA, you're a pussy. And she doesn't want to be with you anymore because you've lost your way. Anyway, maybe in that text exchange or thing you said some crazy shit, because when that happens for the first time especially, you kind of go a little unhinged. And I've seen this in a few cases with a few men recently, where, you know, we're masculine beings, we fight, we go a little crazy, we lash out. If you're not together, if you're not a centered man that has control over his emotions. I genuinely regret even looking in your direction, you psychotic fucking bitch. You said some hectic shit like that probably. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you were just a sad boy. But some of you fucking go a little crazy. And then, bro, what the fuck, bro? You know, just loopy as hell, loopy soy boy behavior. And I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say a few things in this video, whole video series, this whole guide. I'm gonna drop some absolute sauce, but I'm gonna be real with you as well, okay? You're probably being a pussy. A fucking pussy. And you're gonna get offended and you won't like what I say. But you're not supposed to like what I say. You're supposed to take what I say and act accordingly. Because I'm the one that knows how to do this, and you're the one that just lost your girl. Okay? So, some of you are just gonna be too pussy, and you're made for a mediocre life. Okay? And you're never gonna have what you want because you can't nut up, look at yourself, and take a hard fucking look at what needs changing. And, you know, it's like the guys that blame women in the red pill community. You know, they blame girls for their behavior when it's really, if you look at a man, it's him lacking. If anyone ever tells you their girlfriend's being bitchy, you know, you can look at him and know that he's fucking something up there. Do you know what I mean? There's something he's missing. Maybe he's lazy. Maybe he doesn't do what he says he's gonna do for her. You know, he's not fucking her properly. You know, he's not going to the gym. He's not pushing forward in his career anymore. And the girl can see this and smell it. She's like, I'm gonna fucking lose her, and I'm gonna try to change him. So she be bitchy, and because that's their way of communicating. They're like very indirect, but they're very fucking direct when they want to be. And, you know, men just palm that all off as being bitchy. Anyway, let's keep going. You'll cringe. Some of you are going to leave. Just fuck off now. Go. If you don't want your ex back, go. Anyway, you're being a cringe. Okay? You were sending text after text after text. I've been there too. Do you remember that? I've been there. The reason I can tell you all these things that I'm about to tell you, drop this sauce, I've been there. And I've done all this. Okay? And then you called and called and called. Sad Spider-Man. Didn't work out. She didn't want to have a bar of it. She's gone. She's left. She is left. And you... How was I? You are in utter shock, and the night that it happens or the day that it happens, you don't really believe that it's over. And honestly, the first night you sort of don't care because it hasn't hit you yet. Do you know what I'm saying? But the next day, you wake up and reality hits you for the first time that now life's different. Now she's gone. It's like she died. When you break up with someone, it's like losing them. Okay, it's the exact same thing. And it's also like being on drugs and being addicted and hooked, because suddenly you can't have it anymore and you want it. The chemicals in your brain freak the fuck out. You wake up, you've got depression, you've got anxiety, you're in shock, and you're wishing it was a bad dream. I remember laying there the first day and you're just like, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, how is this my reality? And it happens, there's a few moments in your life where something's gone wrong and you feel that same thing, like, fuck, how did I get here? You know what I mean? If only I just did this. If only I did this earlier. If only I said that. And you're looking back, and it's the first time in the relationship when you start to lose her, once she's gone, that you really do start to take a hard look. And I know, at the start I told a bunch of people to fuck off, blah blah blah. But if you've clicked on this video and you've actively actually started searching for a way to get her back, well, you're on the right track. But, you know, there's a hole in your chest, and every day you are distracted. You go to work and you're numb and you can't think about anything but her, and you're sad and you're hurt and you're thinking of what you can do and what you can say, and you know, you're walking around with a sad look on your face because honestly you want to talk to someone. You're walking around and like no one asks you, oh, what's wrong? If you haven't already walked around and started blurting it out like, oh, blah blah blah, I got broken up with blah 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 blah, and you're telling everyone that's got an ear to listen. And you've been a pussy and you're not really doing anything. And if I were you, I would stop doing that. You know, like tell a few people, tell your brother, tell your best friend, tell your mum, cry to your mum. That's what she's there for. But don't go around blurting out how big of a bitch you are. You know what I mean? And don't start bad-mouthing her if you want to get her back. Don't. Shut up. Okay. And all this has happened. You've gone through like a day's work. Maybe it's a week now. And it's 3 a.m. and you're laying in bed listening to a stranger tell you how to get your ex back. And I've been there. I've done it. Bro, for months I was hooked on fucking just listening to ex-back videos. I'm telling you, I've been there. There is a way to get her back. And you can do it, and it's not even that hard. Okay? Honestly, like, what is the alternative of trying to get her back? It's not even trying to get her back, which is just making no active improvement in your life. And what's the win there? You know what I mean? The answer to all your problems is massive, rapid action. Changing your life. Changing your body. Changing your mind. Looking deep inside yourself and figuring out who the fuck you are. Because how can you have a woman that wants to be led by you, and, you know, modern fucking psyop of society will say that, oh, women and men are fucking 50-50 and you both lead and blah blah blah. No, bro. Instinctively, women want to follow, and how the fuck can they want to follow a dude who's being a pussy? Dude who's given up on the gym, given up on his physique, he's getting fucking fat. All he loves to do is watch fucking sports games, drink piss, and go out. I say drink piss as an Australian. Drink alcohol. You know, you're sort of in this mindset where you're like, oh, I've got the girl now, I can chill. I remember thinking that, and I remember saying that to her, my first girlfriend. I remember being like, oh, I'm so happy that I've got you, because now I've got the whole girl thing figured out and I can just focus on other stuff, or I can just relax. Fuck, who wants to fucking hear that? The courtship is never over. That is one thing you're gonna learn, is that it never ends. You, no matter, even if you're married, dating never stops. You have to keep going, and if you're in a relationship, you're in a relationship to give love and give everything you got. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. You need to be taking massive, rapid action. Okay? Elevating the body. Elevating the mind. You need to get smarter. You need to get interested. You need to expand your world. You need to start going to new places. You know? You need to start exploring your city and having spots. You need to figure out what the fuck your purpose is on this planet and start being consistent with it. Start the business that you've thought about starting. Start the fucking hobby that you've been interested in, that you've been putting off because, oh, I'm too tired after work. Fuck that. You're too tired after work. The time after work is the only time that you've got. Okay? Those last few hours in your day, they are golden. And you know what? Now that you actually don't have a girl to have to be entertaining, to go have a sweet treat, to watch a movie, to fucking cuddle and just scroll and you vape and you're fucking smoking weed, you know what I mean? Maybe you're going out drinking. This is the perfect time for extreme transformation. It's the best one that you're gonna get because you're heartbroken, you know you've been fucking up, and there's no girl holding you down, holding you back right now. Okay? It's grind time. It's go mode. You know what I mean? It is the fucking time for you to elevate yourself, and a lot of you aren't gonna be able to do this. Sadly. You're gonna lose her because you're not that guy. And I'll say this, everyone can be that guy, but a lot of you are not gonna be that guy because you're too fucking lazy, you're too fucking distracted, and you're just simply too psyoped in this modern society of Netflix, Uber, fucking Eats, fucking never cooking your own fucking food, God forbid. You probably don't clean up after yourself. You probably love video games. You love escaping reality. You're not injecting yourself and fucking changing your reality. And I say not a lot of you are going to do this because I just said that, and to a bunch of you said, oh, that sounds too hard. I just want my girlfriend back. You don't get her back. She's not coming back. You might get a text in a month if you do alright, and she'll say like, I miss you, and you might hook up once and then you go drinking and then it fizzles out and then she's gone again. Because you didn't fucking change. Okay? You need to figure out right now if you're the type of person that can flick that fucking switch and become what he needs to become. Because you're going to lose every girl after this one as long as you stay the same. You were not born to stay the same. You were born to be on this earth and experience and transform and grow and ascend. Do you see this levels of consciousness chart? Right now, you are in shame, guilt, fucking fear, bottom end of the spectrum. Okay? You need to be abundant. You need to have belief in yourself that you can get this girl back. Hope. Because you can do it. And a bunch of men have done it that I've worked with. I did it. Because I put in the time and I realized I've been fucking up. Because I had ambition before my relationship and I got comfortable during the relationship. And you find that comfort is fucking the last thing you want. Okay? You get comfort when you can afford the real comforts. The things that make your life easier when you've put in work. When you reap the rewards of having a successful business. Or the comfort of being confident in public to take your shirt off at the beach. That's comfort. Not fucking Doritos, ice cream, vape, Netflix, video games, bullshit. That isn't comfort. That is fucking sludge in your brain. Pushing you down. Who the fuck, seriously, like, man, who looks like shit? Maybe this is you. And you're just like, oh, that's just life. That's just who I am. It's unfair. But it's okay, I don't really mind. Fuck that. If I got fat, I'm getting fucking jacked. I'm gonna do everything I can to get the fuck where I need to be so I can be that guy. And anyone can be that guy. That's what's so infuriating. Anyone. If you're in a wheelchair, bro, fix the diet. You can do some pull-ups. If you think what I'm saying right now is crazy. That ultimate fucking insane level of accountability where everything you put on your plate and it's your fault. There's no other way to be. Because if you blame everyone else and you blame the world for everything and you just coast through, you don't improve. Your world doesn't change. It's when you put it on your own back and make the fucking effort. And that's what Massive Rapid Action's all about. That is the that is the mindset shift that needs to occur here. You need to elevate. You need to take accountability and you need to remember why the fuck you're doing this. Okay? And it's not even that hard. To be honest with you, it's not even that fucking hard. Once you kill your old habits, it's not that hard because you actually find the game of improvement is fun in itself. Seeing progress is fun. Not seeing progress is not fun. Do you know what I mean? It's only hard till you're rolling it and you got some motion. Okay. Why the fuck should you even listen to me? Because this is what I used to be like. And honestly, I even looked a little bit worse than this. This was me still with my ex. You can see her fucking stupid legs in the background. But look at me. Just this stupid little skater fashion kid. A little bit chubby. I actually had an alright physique as a kid, as a teenager. I did many martial arts. I did boxing. Like, I was a fit dude, you know what I mean? And my job was very active. But I entered the relationship. I got comfortable, the same as all you fucking guys out there. And you stop trying and you let her feminine energy override your masculine leadership and authority and dominance in the relationship. And you start to go and do what she wants and feels, what you feel like doing more. And then she blames you for it. It's fucked up. But that's how it is. And if you don't know that's how the world goes, you're fucked. You know what I mean? Purpose, mission, drive, domination, conquer. That's your new shit. That's you. Genghis Khan. Do you know what I'm saying? Knights Templar, bro. We're fucking out here conquering our life, changing our reality, molding it to what we fucking want it to be. Okay? That's how you get it back. Anyway, I started doing that. Started getting in the gym. Got jacked. As fuck. Look at that. Look at this transformation. My arms are like 3 times the size. That was peak bulk. Look at dialed. Anyway, got it back. And I don't even recommend getting her back. Because when you elevate, you often blast past where she was. And you don't even want her anymore. You start to realize, what the fuck was I doing with that? Do you know what I mean? No offense to this girl. I'm sure she's lovely. She must be so lovely because she left you. You know? My goal isn't actually for you to get your ex back, even though that's exactly what everybody wants to do right now. But I know that I can't change your mind, and that you have to go through this part of your life of getting her back and realizing, oh, actually this journey that I've just started is so much sicker. And the quality of woman that you will actually want to attract, you can get it. Suddenly, all your options open up. Suddenly, all your friends that you're hanging out with are cooler. You know, they're doing some shit because you often outgrow your friends. You go to a lonely place through this process. And a lot of you won't be ready for that. Because you'll want to just have this comfortable gay fucking life. This is not for you. If you want a comfortable gay life and you want an ugly girlfriend that left you because she's so much better than you when she's just doing all the same shit that you were just doing, whatever, don't watch. But anyway, you know, I elevated my shit and I got rid of her and I kept leveling up, and me and my bro, we got some sick whips. We moved to a sick fucking apartment. Not this one, you know, I've since lived in several places since then. Not that that's relevant. But, you know, we're up now, you know. Kept leveling up. Me and my girlfriend. Don't be weird in the comments, I'll fucking kill you. Kept leveling up. This is my Instagram now. We're traveling. We're wearing the shit that we've always wanted to wear. We're fucking doing shit with our bros, and there's still room for fun. But what you're doing is you're elevating your lifestyle through massive, rapid action. Massive, rapid action at the very beginning. It's like a springboard into this. It's like a fucking identity shift. And when you give yourself that velocity, it carries you. Okay? Here's some client successes. Men I've worked with. Everyone here went through something very similar. When you look at your breakup, you will find that it's a very similar situation for most men, because really humans just aren't all that different. Feminine energy meets masculine energy. They get together. The feminine energy overrides the masculine. Starts to get lazy. Girl breaks up with him. Maybe you cheated. Maybe you did some fucked up shit. Maybe you're actually pretty dialed and you don't need to fucking change your mindset shift quite as much, because you're already on some shit. You're already killer. You already can get girls. Maybe you're just a piece of shit and you need to rewire and realign because you've realized that you've done something fucked up and you need to change and you need to move forward closer to your purpose and less towards just your desires and your lust. Because this is the thing, that consciousness thing that I showed you just before, right? Here. Down here, there is guilt, shame, lust. These things are just as low vibration as fear. And we're trying to elevate ourselves and become better men in general. Okay, and that's what all my guys have done. We've gone from being pretty pudgy, stripping the fat with my workout program and my nutrition guides, which I show you all exactly how to do in Massive Rapid Action. You can click the link below and get a copy of that, or you can work one-on-one with me, like these guys have. Everyone here that has made a transformation and gotten their ex back, these are just a select few that have had that successful story that you can fucking have. No one here's special. I wasn't special. It's just doing the actions and following the checklist of steps, and we're basically just re-fucking wiring our brains. And these men did it, and there's plenty of men that don't even try, and you got to choose. Do you want to be one of those men? Do you really want it back? That's what you got to ask. Do you really want this girl back? Because if you want her back, you'll be willing to do anything. I remember I would have paid any money to get my girl back. And, you know, I did. I've garnered all this knowledge by buying courses, reading books, fuckloads of study, fuckloads of research, because that's just how my brain's wired. If I get hyper focused on something, I am fucking doing all the research that I can. And it's good. I learned a bunch of stuff and now I get to help you guys. So, we will look at the fading effect bias, the mechanism that is going to help you reattract your ex using no contact, and we'll do that in the next episode. That's all from me now. Thank you for watching. Good luck. Stick with me, alright? Don't be a fucking pussy.